In today's video, we're going to talk all about the brand new fragrance release from Kilian Smoking Hot. If you're interested, then just keep watching. Hi, my name is Aisha from simplyAisha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said, today we'll be talking about the new fragrance release from Kilian Smoking Hot. Now this fragrance was just released on September 4th. However, I was able to order it a little bit early from the Kilian website. And so I've had the chance to go ahead and test this fragrance out to give you all a full-on review of it. So this video will be a part of my Love, Like, or Let Down series. If you've never seen one of these videos from me, check out my playlist. I'll link it up there for you all. But just to give you guys a little bit of a background, these videos, I do a first impression of a fragrance live on camera with you all. I then proceed to wear that fragrance at least 6 times, and I come back within the same video and let you guys know what I think of it and if it ended up being a love, a like, or a letdown for me. So let's go ahead and get into my first impressions. So before we unbox this, let me just say, yes, I'm in my pajamas, but I really wanted to film this tonight. So it's not like late. It's actually just right before 8 p.m. But I went ahead and took a shower so I could get my fragrance off from today and try this baby on, okay? So I will be up probably at least 4 hours. So I'll at least get like a good 4 hours of testing, and I like to wear scents to bed too and see if they last till the morning. So anyway, here's my box. So pretty the way they wrapped it up. All right, and this is the box, and Kilian fragrance is kind of open like a book, so it's sitting in there. Now this one is part of the Smokes collection, so it is in a black bottle with a like gunmetal plate and lid. So let's go ahead and spray her or him. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for skin today. And I do have on long sleeve pajamas, but usually I keep my sleeves pushed up unless it's cold. So no worries. All right, so let's see how this is smelling. Okay, so I definitely get some sort of fruity nuance. I feel like it's like strawberry or cherry, but kind of in that fake way. If I remember correctly, I think this has some sort of hookah note in it. I'm not extremely familiar with hookah. I mean, I've smelled hookah before, but I don't do hookah, so I don't really know exactly how it smells, but it's definitely giving me those vibes. Almost smells kind of appley too. So I don't know if it's apple, cherry, or strawberry, but it does smell a little bit synthetic, but in a good way. And then I definitely get a smoky tone from this fragrance and a bit of a boozy tone as well. Ooh. So I'm liking this so far. Let it dry for like 10 more seconds, and then I'll let you guys know right now if it's a love, like, or a let down for first sniff. So it's been about a minute, and this is kind of settled into my skin, and I still feel the same way. It's giving me a little bit of an artificial fruit mixed with some smokiness, some sweetness, and some booziness. So as of right now, first smell for me, this is a love. Were y'all surprised? Anyway, stay tuned. In this video, I will come back after I had a chance to wear this fragrance at least 6 times. And at that point, I'll give you my full-on review and let you know if it really ended up being a love, like, or a letdown. And even though it's a love now, does not mean it will be a love after I finish testing this, because I try to take into consideration like longevity and everything like that. But as of right now, this baby's a love. Let's hope it stays that way. So I'll see y'all soon. So Kilian Smoking Hot is a spicy, sweet, smoky scent. When I smell this, I feel like I pick up some sort of fruit, and it smells like a darker fruit like cherry or plum, but then it also kind of smells like apple. So it kind of plays a little bit of a mind trick on me when I smell this. It's hard for me to pick out exactly what type of fruit, but I'm definitely getting some sort of fruitiness, and that is mixed with this kind of synthetic, what I'm guessing like hookah type smell. It also smells like a bit of a boozy, fruity scent. And then it also has this smokiness to it. And the smokiness in this to me is probably the most prominent note. So overall, if I were to describe this fragrance, I would say it's more of a smoky fragrance with some spicy, fruity nuances. So you have to be okay with a smoky type fragrance to smell this. Now, when I say smoky, I don't mean like old cigarettes or like even like cigar smoke. I don't feel like it smells like that. So don't be concerned about that. You're not gonna smell like you've been just sitting around smoking all day. But for me, this reminds me of smoked drinks. So if you've ever gotten a smoked old fashioned, I don't particularly drink those, but my husband does. My husband actually has this smoking kit at home where he has these little wood things that sit on top of the glass, and he lights a flame to it and it smokes his drink inside, right? This is what that reminds me of. And it reminds me specifically of the cherry wood one that he has, because they come in like different scents or different flavors, I guess you could say. And it reminds me of the cherry wood smoking set that he has. I would say that as this fragrance dries down, that fruitiness goes away a little bit and you're left more so with just this spicy, but still kind of sweet smokiness. Now, when it comes to projection and longevity, I have to say that Kilian fragrances overall are not like beast mode scents in my opinion. I feel like Kilian fragrances are usually like darker, deeper scents, not all of them, but most of them, especially the ones in the black bottle, I find to be darker, deeper scents, and they don't necessarily sit close to the skin, but they are not like beast mode projectors for the most part, in my opinion. So with that, Smoking Hot kind of falls right in line with that. So when I first spray this fragrance, and probably for the first 2 to 3 hours of wearing it, it projects pretty well to me. So to me, I would say it projects maybe about an arm's length away. After about the 3-hour mark, this does sit closer to the skin, but it is not a skin scent. It's just more of a softer projecting fragrance. It is one that I can still smell it on myself, so I'm happy with that. But if you are looking for a beast mode fragrance, this is not going to be it. Now, when it comes to longevity, on my skin, I feel like I go anosmic to this. So the other night I wore this to bed and I sprayed it on my pajamas, which I don't usually do because I just don't. When I go to bed, I don't usually spray my clothes, but I sprayed it on my pajamas because I wanted to see if I would still be able to smell it in the morning. And when I woke up in the morning, I couldn't smell it on my skin, but I could definitely smell it on my pajamas, and I could smell it quite strongly. So I will say on clothes, this lasts a long time, probably at least like 10 hours. I've also been going back, smelling my shirts that I've been wearing since I've been testing this out to see if I can still smell the fragrance on them at the end of the day, and I have no problem smelling it. On my skin though, I think I go nose blind to this because I actually just had my husband sniff me. Like about 20 minutes ago, I had my husband sniff me. He could still smell it on me good. He thought I smelled good and he said it smelled smoky, but I couldn't smell it on myself. So I'm able to smell this on myself for probably about 5, maybe 6 hours. But after that, I really can't smell this on myself. So I would say this fragrance sits perfectly unisex. I know a lot of you all probably hear that this is a smoky scent and you probably automatically think masculine, but I really feel like this sits perfectly unisex because of the sweetness that balances this fragrance out. I think I would love to smell this on a man as well as I would love to smell this on a woman. Now, because this is a deep, dark, smoky, sexy scent, I feel like this is best suited for nighttime wear. I also think this is probably better suited for cold weather, but I will say I've been wearing this to test this and it's been hot, y'all. And I think this would work year round on a date night for me. But if you're sensitive to smoky type scents, then you may want to just leave this in the cold weather category. But because this fragrance is not overpowering, I honestly feel like you can wear it year round. Now, this type of fragrance is not the type of fragrance I think would be good for work or anything like that. To me, this is much too sexy of a scent to wear to places like that. So I would wear this to like bars, jazz clubs, out at night on any type of date, any type of dinner. It will work for all those types of occasions. This is not one I personally would pull for if I'm just going to the grocery store. So I feel like this fragrance is pretty unique, but I do have two fragrances that I want to compare it to just to kind of give you an idea about how this smells. So the first fragrance I want to compare it to is Cherry Smoke from Tom Ford. So when I sprayed Smoking Hot, I immediately thought of Cherry Smoke. But I will say when I spray them side by side, they don't smell as much alike as I thought they did. So Cherry Smoke to me is a smoky cherry scent. And the cherry that's in Cherry Smoke is very similar to the cherry that's in Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. So it's a boozy, cherry, smoky scent, maybe a touch bit like leathery or woody. Again, a date night scent. I definitely feel like Cherry Smoke and Smoking Hot sit in the same type of category of scents. They do not smell exactly the same, but I do feel like they smell similar in the fact that they are kind of dark, boozy, fruity, smoky scents. The other fragrance that I thought of is Side Effect from Initio. So this fragrance is another boozy scent, and it does have some fruits in here. And to me, the fruits in here smell more like plum or dried fruits. It has that booziness too, and it has some smokiness and a little bit of leatheriness and spiciness in it. So again, I feel like Smoking Hot and Side Effect sit in the same category, but they do not smell the same. And then just thinking about both of these fragrances, I feel like Smoking Hot, although it's in the same category, I actually feel like Smoking Hot wears a little bit lighter, meaning a little bit more transparent than these two fragrances. So whereas these two fragrances I typically only wear when it's cold at night, or I wear them during the day if I feel like it, but mainly I wear them if it's cold at night. I kind of feel like I can get away with this one more any time of year. And I also feel like this one is more smoky than these two. Smoking Hot comes in this 50 ml bottle and it retails for $290. Keep in mind that Kilian fragrances are refillable, so it's $290 for the full presentation. However, if you were to run through this, you would have to pay less for a refill. So now that I've given you all the details on Smoking Hot, it is time for me to let you guys know if this fragrance is a love, a like, or a letdown for me. If you've seen one of these videos from me before, then you know it is time for you to pause this video, go into my comment section, and leave your guess. Do you think it's a love? Do you think it's a like? Or do you think it's a letdown for me? Okay, I've given you enough time. Smoking Hot is dun, 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 a love. It is a love for me, and I'm so happy about it. Y'all saw at first impression, it was a love at first sniff, but that doesn't always mean that it's gonna be a love after I have the chance to wear it. The only area that I feel like this fragrance could improve upon for me is projection and longevity. But again, I feel like I go anosmic to this scent. I don't think it's the fragrance, I think it's me, because like I said, my husband's able to smell it on me, and that's without getting too close to me. And so I think I'm really just going nose blind to it. I just wish that didn't happen. But this scent is 100% love. 100% love. And I really like that this is a deep, dark, smoky scent that's not too much, because y'all know it's hot where I live. And sometimes the fragrances are too much. I really like them, but I find them hard to wear because I don't want to suffocate myself, being completely honest with y'all. I love the way this smells and wears on the skin. I just wish I was able to smell it for longer. So yeah, this is a love for me. Let me know if you've tried Smoking Hot. What do you think of it? Is this something that's on your wish list? Are you gonna wait around and wait till you see more reviews? Or are you gonna go smell this in store immediately? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I have tons of content for you to check out. Also, make sure you check out my website. It's www.simplyaisha.com. Over there, I do talk about fragrance, but I talk about other things that I enjoy as well. If you want to connect with me more, follow me over on Instagram. I'm typically in my stories almost every day. And recently, I've started doing some fragrance reviews over there, like 1 fragrance reviews in Reels format. So definitely check me out on Instagram and follow me over there for more content. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.